So we're at Highbury Park for a change, and I've been guided to this tree. It's fantastic. So we're going to make a grid in here. I mean, just look at the bark, it's very interesting. And it's got the telltale signs of an energy point. And someone's made a fire. Unfortunately, it's burnt the tree a bit, but so perhaps that's why I've been guided here to do some work for the tree. Very peaceful. It's like a tent. I bet this would be a good shelter in the rain. I'll have to come again when it's raining. It's like the space is in a circle where the leaves drop on the tree, the branches. I'll just walk over here a bit, see if you can see. It's kind of circular. So same way to do the grid. Probably do it this side. So, I love this tree. And it's got little branches dangling down, and it felt like it was touching and saying hello when I came in, so I really do like this tree. I'll see if I get any messages in the light language. I'm just going to clear the leaves away. A bit. I think here would be nice. Yeah, that'll do. So this is the grid. I've got a sneaky feeling, my intuition tells me that this is a energy spot, a vortex, which is the male and female lines meeting together and they form a vortex when they cross each other. So I'm going to douse and ask, is this area a vortex? So that's a yes. I'll just check that's a yes. Is my name Marcia? Is my name John? So that's a no. So we were on a vortex, fantastic. I'm glad I've discovered one. So we're going to make this a positive one. I'll just show you the grid anyway. Fantastic grid. I forgot my dragons. I meant to bring them out as well today, but we're still working with the dragon energy. I wanted to bring my crystal dragons, but I'll bring them on my next visit, excuse me. So we've got the shape of the star in the middle with the mirrors. We're sending a positive love to the area, so we've got rose quartz in the centre, a few rose quartz around. We've got pink amethyst, pink aura, selenite sword for protective energy. We've got angel aura, selenite, and to the entrance of the tree we've got my nirvana quartz, my ice quartz. That's the grid, fantastic grid. Very pleased with that. So we'll just do an oracle card while that grid is working. So we're sat at the tree, it's very peaceful. We've got the grid cooking. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my tea because my throat will be dry. I always get excited and make the grid first before I have a drink. So if you want to get a kettle on, join me for a tea and we'll do this oracle card. So I'm just sat on the root of this tree. It's very healing. The tree's grateful for me doing this grid today. The funny thing is, I wasn't planning on going to this end. I took a wrong turning. So it was meant to be. It's always meant to be. Right. So I promise you I'm going to bring my, if I say it out loud I'll remember, I'm going to bring my crystal dragons. Because that's the second time I forgot my dragons when I've been working with the dragon energy. So we've got the Dragon Path Oracle cards by Caroline Mitchell. We'll just see what card or what dragon comes out today. Oh, interesting. The Philosopher. That's number 25. So it's actually quite dark in here, so I don't know how I'm going to get on. It says you should follow that which you seek with your heart. Wonderful. This wise old dragon is all about learning and the direction your life is taking. This can be in your 3D physical world or on a metaphysical level. He shows up when you have been considering taking up any kind of study, whether you are returning to or continuing with formal education or undertaking personal spiritual development. He came to me bringing a strong connection to Galileo and to the planets, the solar system, mathematics and science. He says one is never too old or young to learn. Oh dear, I've lost it now. I've got it. Set your sights high and reach for the stars. You have much to gain from and to reveal to your learning partners. He has a particular affinity with the stars and constellations and is often associated with people learning the old arts such as astrology, scrying and divination, as well as the sciences. He goes on to say, you have been putting off that which you want to learn. Your self-doubt hinders you from following your passion and your true path. Your affinity with the old arts is the starting point of your journey. Take this as notice that you should follow that which you seek with your heart, for only then will you truly tread the steps of your destiny. His presence helps us to navigate our world in our chosen direction. It becomes our compass, our guiding star when we are at loss as to what comes next. Call upon his presence to help steer you forward. Fantastic. So there is actually something that I've got a fantastic book about the ley lines in the UK, and actually the main ley lines, the male and female, I think they're called, females Eleanor and the male's called Berenice, I think. Those main ley lines go right through where I live, so it's an interesting book, but the only problem is about this thick, so I think that puts me off a bit, but I do definitely want to start reading that book because I think it would really assist me with my grid work. I think it's called The Spine of Albion, if anyone wants to look it up. Fantastic. What I've read so far has been fantastic. It tells you all about how a lot of the ley lines are in churches, the main line, and they build like buildings and statues on the main ley lines because of the energy points. Lots of the memorials of the ley lines going through them as well, which is why I do a lot of grid work at the memorials. The funny thing is, I didn't even know that they were built until I think I saw a YouTube video, and I was just naturally going to the memorials anyway. So it, never put down your intuition. Your intuition is connected to the one, the whole. So we do know these things deep down. We don't have to read it in a book or go on YouTube or watch a video, but it is quite interesting when you connect the dots. So we're going to do some light language then. I'm not sure what the light language is for. I'll put that in the description. I've got no idea. Maybe it'll come to me in a minute. I'll just put these cards away. Right, it's for protection. So we're going to use the selenite sword for protection and for cleansing our aura. Just got a little dog that just went past. So just as the dog needs protecting, just as the tree needs protecting because its bark's been burnt, protecting its outer layer, that's what the grid is there for protection for the tree. And also it can do dual, it can be a protection for our aura as well. So I'm glad that's just come to me. So that's what the light language will be, for protection and cleansing the aura. I activate this grid for protection of our aura. And also for the protection of the aura of the tree. So selenite is really good for clearing the aura. Just, you don't need a piece this big, you could just have a small piece and just write down your aura. It's also good for cleansing other crystals as well. You can just place crystals on top of it. Tikia atoto omo oshia hama odehia hama akatoto omo oshkia.